pros and cons. It all depends on what you believe. So whether you believe that you want to get married first and then move in with each other, or you opt for actually moving in with each other and then get married, that's all up to you. There's always the pros and cons. We're just telling you what we experienced, that it was an unfortunate situation, but that ended up making us feel like more closer to each other. But okay, this is something that I don't like, but I can live with it. Together, I mean, I really can live with it. Rather than saying after we got married, we're like,
talk about it.
This is not what I expected.
Right, if there are things that that they do that you don't like, or something that you do that other person doesn't like, I mean, talk about it, communicate about it, and try to move past it.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing that those who can do now that I did not necessarily know before I got married. Now it was more interesting how my mom handled the whole situation.
He looked like he ready to pop in.
From a church perspective. Yeah, man. So it was not regularly known, and by the way, it's going to be the first time, because I know some church members or some church people follow this channel. So it's going to be the first time that they know that there was actually a stint where, Sku and I stayed together, because it was not public knowledge. Our family tried to hide it as much as we can. But it was funny how Ma tried to manage the whole situation. So whenever someone will come to the house and ask for me, Yabona, I'm like a church member. Oh, Nazi, where is Nazi? Nazi's on a business trip. Okay, yeah, she's staying with her dad. In Summer Strand.
Those are mothers for you.
Yeah, and then every Sunday I'll have to literally drive. So literally, Sku's house and my mom's house are in the most opposite directions, and the church is in the middle. So every Sunday I'll have to drive all the way from Sku's house, past the church, and then go and pick up my mom, right? And then drive all the way to the church, which was in the middle point. And then after church, drive all the way back and drop off my mom, right? And drive all the way back to Sku's house, And no one actually knew what was going on. So talking about church, actually, I wanted to bring in about how other people, others advocate for the fact that this thing of saying, Mana, you must cohabit, you must live together before you get married, just to get to know each other. That is what pre-counseling is for. And what premarital counseling is for. That's when you get to know someone. The pastor initiates all of that and allows you guys to make sure that you get to know each other and all of that. So what do you say?
Yeah, I'm 43 years old and I'm married for 1 year and a couple of months. And I was married before. So according to my standards and according to me,
your experience
and my experiences and what I've gone through, there's one thing that you don't want as a person is to live on the hope, to be in a relationship with the hope that tomorrow things will be better. You don't want to be in that situation at all, because if I snore like a lion, and you would
be in a situation where the person said they want to get married, and then you move in together, and then things start changing. They have, like on my other video, it changes your mindset, and then they might decide, hey, I don't want to marry this person after all.
Then your mind would say, and you it's something that you can't tolerate. Your mind would shift to what we call hope, that tomorrow this person will stop snoring. And by the time you eventually decide that this person, no, I can't, it will be 10 years or 20 years later. So my suggestion and my advice would be, if you love that person and there's an opportunity for you guys to stay together now, do that.
And if the intention is right with the person.
Exactly.
I know for sure, in my church, in my mom's church, the premarital counseling does not exist.
Those are two different things. Counseling and experience. I always say go for experience, because it then gives you a better view